Hey, it's BS Discover. How you doing? We're getting so close to our ending of this year, aren't we? We're getting so close. December's almost here. This is September. We done been working on some financial things. We done been working on our reserve. We done been making a lot of changes. We done been making a lot of changes. But today, I need you to concentrate mostly on the things that are inbound and the things that are outbound so that you can accomplish your goals. Now, the inbound are the things that you accumulate to help achieve your goals. And in that note, we're saying, let's say you want to create a record label and you decided to look up some names and try to collaborate it between the names of today and the names of the past, in which you could allow the growth of each sector being old and new into this inbound change. And it would allow that as we continue to see the inbound change escalate, it can only escalate because you are no longer taking away from, but you are giving into the very things that it took you to get to the step and where you're making your business profit. You're making not just the business profit, you're making your audience, you're making your customers, and the best and most important thing is your loyal customers. Those are the outbound things that you need to focus on, because those things aren't with you, but they are with you in accepting that they know that you accept what they want, what they need, and you take what they want and they need and you place it together and you put it on a platform for them. So when they either come to a business that you own, it is something that they need, but that's the outbound because it has nothing to do what's going on in the inskirts of your business. The only thing that have what's going on in the inskirts of your business is your financial matters, your reserve cash, and other cash of interest that you put money into investing. Those are the inbound things that are occurring around you. And as they occur around you, you allow yourself to even escalate even more to a higher dominant position, because the inbound attention is not focused on the things that are out there that would be further away from what's being inbound into what's being outbound. Outbound is dealing with things that are on the outskirt of what you are. It doesn't involve you. It doesn't involve anything that has to partake of you. Therefore, you are able to adjust yourself in the inbound and in the outbound with being seen. And when you be seen, you're able to make greater progress, because these greater progress of the outbound, because the inbound are the things that it took from within you to make things happen. The outbound are the things that happen around you that it helps those who are trying to achieve a goal, but yet you may be in a mixture of overlapping each other. So therefore, the inbound nature of it is, listen, she has a business. She's selling 7 shirts, all different colors. But what if I choose to sell a shirt, all different colors, but also a lighter color to that different color? So I've taken the outbound of the situation by placing things on the outbound, because no longer do I have what's going on in my inbound situation, which is all different colors. But now I added, because I wanted to add on, the outbound nature, because now it's different colors, but there's different colors now. It's lighter colors. So there's a dark orange, there's a light orange, there's a dark green, there's a light green, there's a dark red, there's a light red, there's a dark purple, there's a light purple, there's a dark black, there's a light black, there's a dark brown, there's a light brown. Those are the things. See how quickly we change it from the inner bound situation to the outer bound situation. Know your inner and know your outer bound. Your outer bound are things on the outskirts that affect you, but it doesn't affect you in the fact that you're unable to continue to get surplus, because it's not of you, but it's of the other characters that you use to make sure that surplus is given. So in the outbound, we need to stay focused on the things that are giving attention to the inbounds of when things happen to us or to our business or to our family or to our friends. What is the inbound nature of it? What is it that I can handle in the inbound situation, whether I have to put more up to make things better? But in that inbound, you have to realize that it took a lot of you just making gestures to understand, should I ask myself, what is the purpose of this occurring from the inbound to the outbound? Because without both, I'm unable to get to the other. So I have to know my inbound and my outbound. So you'll have a lot of people trying to get in the way of not allowing you to accomplish the understanding of the inbound and the outbound. But when put together, it is a more overall overwhelming circumstances that is higher, that will allow you to even go to a higher level of learning how to accept the outbound things in which the inbound things are taken into effect because of it. So when I come to you and I ask you, let's concentrate on the outbound rather than what's inbound, because there's a lot of things that took place inbound already. There's a lot of different mailboxes, different groups of family members coming through, different groups of friends coming through, everybody gathering together to make sure that they understand the substance of what it took for them to just be. And once you understand the substance of what it took for a person or individual to just be, then you understand and accept the inbounds, things that are in us that we give out there that allow others to continue to want to learn and to study on on a progress of a different terminology or a different sector of people, in which we also have to sit back and allow these things to visually grow, even though they aren't as visible to you because of the outer bound things that occur. But they only occur in strength because the inbound has allowed the outbound to see its vulnerable stage. And when you allow the outbound to see the inbound vulnerable stage, that's when the clash continues to come in, when you want to get to another level of accepting the things that I should accept, so that I know when I see something that's outbound. Outbound are the things I cannot touch, right? Hands off, because they don't belong to me, but they are in my area of interest. And because they are in my area of interest, if I remove the things that are obstacles in my way, then that outbound thing should also be removed, because it's an outbound obstacle. And those outbound obstacles have to be removed in order for you to get to the next level or the next stage. So never allow others just to sit back and say, oh, you're never going to be able to get to that point A or to point B. And even with that understanding, there are some that are working against you, that you see the outbound may wait to achieve some message only because they know the message is going to be given, and yet everyone is going to know about the message quickly. And why should everyone know about the message quickly unless everyone is trying to be just in your inbound? So know what your inbound has to personally do with you. Anything that possesses you financially, emotionally, and mentally, that's your inbound. Your outbounds are the things that you should achieve because of the inbound knowledge that you achieve on each thing that are inbound in you, physically, emotionally. Remember that. Those are the things that you will have to concentrate on to go back. Even if you open your business store tomorrow and you see you have 1,000 customers and you have one product, that one product is a good product. It must be the main product, the product that's sold, whether it be a business store with many phones, whether it be an ice cream store with many choices of ice cream, whatever it should be, that outbound situation affected the inbound situation. And when we begin to focus on the things that happen as we are in the inbound state and helping each one to improve to get to the next level, then you have to understand what it means